I was in need of a new pair of boots. After several years of hard, daily use, my current pair just isn't up to snuff anymore. Each day when I pull them off, my toes show the beginnings of blisters and my feet are tired beyond what ought to be reasonably expected. So I headed into town today to see if I could find a set that fits my liking. My first stop was at Tanner's leather shop. He doesn't make boots, he's not a cobbler, but he does sell leather to the tradespeople that do. So I asked him if there's a shop or two that he would recommend visiting first. I got my current pair from a traveling tinkerer that passed the farm several years back, so there wasn't any chance of me getting a new pair made by the same hands, though I would have jumped at the opportunity if there was. When I got to Tanner's, he was unloading a massive crate from a cart. He and the driver were having a time of managing it, so I ran up to lend a hand and escort the box safely to the ground. It was a big morning for Tanner. The box in question contained the hind leg of a wyvern that he had been on a wait list for nearly a year. Evidently there's a shop in the capital that will purchase all sorts of exotic and magical loot from adventurers, such as wyvern bodies. Then they will sell it to smaller shops around the region, which works out nicely. If a group brought the entire slain beast to Tanner, he would of course have to turn them away. But he can place an order at the shop so that when a wyvern became available to them, they already had several leather shops lined up to sell portions of the carcass to. Works out well for everyone. Except the wyvern, I suppose, but that's neither here nor there. Tanner was all in a bluster telling me about the properties of wyvern leather and what the tanning process for the hide would be like. It'll take twice as long as cowhide. By the time I helped him load the hind leg to his counter, I was able to ask him where to go to find boots. He suggested I try a shop called Cobbling No Hobbling, a cute play on words. The shop was filled to the brim with shoes of all shapes, sizes, materials, and colors. It smelled of rich leather and oil. A gnome, Twank, helped me, and I asked if there was any relation to Twink and Twunk, the gnomes that fixed my windmill, and turns out she's their sister. Ultimately, my decision came down to a choice between two pairs. A pair that had been magically enhanced to keep you light on your feet, though not very well made, and a much higher quality pair without any magical enchantments. It's a deep brown, almost red color with yellow stitching. Beautiful. It fit me perfect, though I know I'll have to break them in, and I chose that pair. For me, choose quality over magic every time. Like, follow, and comment for more tales from the Fantasy Farm.